Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. I am Toastmaster Sandeep and I will be the Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. And I welcome you all to the 526th meeting of Deshpande Education Trust Toastmasters Club. Talking about the theme, wired to the future. So, technology is moving like anything. Yesterday at night I saw the theme as Control Alt plus F4. But when I see the theme for today, there is a change. Just a technical term, WhatsApp has changed the theme of our meeting. So before we dive into this themed meeting, I will set some ground rules to be followed in this meeting. So please make sure that your mobile phones are in vibration mode or in a silent mode so that we can't disturb the speaker on the stage. And please use designated dustbins for any trashes, and please avoid crosstalks in between when the speaker is on the stage, and please respect the timer as well as the time. So with this, I would like to call upon the person who I met very recently and he has become very close to me. So he's a kind of a person who used to talk like a brother. So with a big round of applause, please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Nitish as a president of our club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandeep. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Can we have it louder, please?
Good evening.
Thank you so much. Before we proceed, we have some guests in the meeting today. Let me know what is your name, who introduced to the club, and what you do. Thank you so much. Please can we know about yourself? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Can we have our 16-year Toastmaster, please? Oh.
So yeah, just hopefully my in-laws, I love to do this all the time.
Thank you so much, sir. So with this, I open meeting number 526 open. Let's know what happened in the previous meeting. For this, we have our acting secretary, Toastmaster Rimjhim.
And dear guests. So let's know what happened in the last meeting. So the last meeting was 5:25. The theme of the meeting was Behind the Breakthrough. Toastmasters of the day was played by Toastmaster Pratham. General Evaluator was me, Toastmaster Rimjhim. Table Topic Master was played by our Encyclopedia of our club, Toastmaster Afaq. Taggle rules, timer was played by Toastmaster Fida. Our counter was played by Toastmaster Karthik. Grammarian was played by Toastmaster Nitish, and listener was Toastmaster Pratham. I'm so sorry. Grammarian was Toastmaster Eshan, who is like joined the club for the very first. The speakers were Toastmaster Nandeesh and Toastmaster Amrutha. The evaluators were Toastmaster Mehek for Toastmaster Nandeesh's speech, and Toastmaster Khushi was Toastmaster Amrutha's evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rimjhim. Wired for the future. Dear Toastmaster, it was yesterday before I was sleeping. Before I sleep, I was just off the light. I was wondering, like, I just gave the command, the light turned off. I just went to my papa and asked for, can you give me the whole diagram of the house? Like how the entire wiring was done for the house. He gave me the entire wiring, like, hey boss, it is entirely perfect, man. How crazy it is. Then I thought for a while, like how this electricity is produced. It comes from the KPTCL board, the power is generated. It is cool crazy. Then I thought for a while, Is this our brain same? Do we have a wiring system? Do we have a switch when we are in a mental disorder? When we are in a depression? So this was a thought where it came to me. The problem is huge in a Indian country where the AI models are trained, but we don't know like how to train our brains. We have a good hospitals for, we have a good medicines, but we don't know how to train our brains. Dear Toastmasters, out of 7 Indians, we have one out of 7 we have who is suffering from mental disorders. I think so. We are almost 27 in a room. Might be already 3 are in a mental disorders. You all agree with this? 3 are already in a mental disorder. I don't know who it is. Why do you think? Let us talk about the pain point. What it is? A child was born in a poor caste. Let us talk about a child who was born in a poor caste and his brain was trained. You cannot do anything in life. Let us live poor. Let us talk about a rich who has a well money and he travels in a BMW car where he has a AI camera and he sits in a car and the seats adjust, the steering get adjusted and the AC of the car get adjusted according to his reference. But his mental stability is not set according to him. Let us talk about the mental incapability of a person where we have in a country like 65 to almost 85% of people who still believe their incapability of doing anything in life. The reason is simple with people whom they roam around with. Suppose my father tells, Nitish, you cannot become an entrepreneur, man. I always dreamt of becoming an entrepreneur. But my papa always believes, Nitish, you have to be a corporate employee. So still I fear of getting into the full-time entrepreneurship. So what is the solution for this? You might be all wondering. One is it all plays with the role of communication and the mental rewiring of the brain. This is the only 2 things where we can work with. Many people still their death, they don't get the right person who can still figure out, hey, you have, in subconsciously you think that you are incapable of doing anything, but still you put over a layer of still doing great things. They die over a graveyard. But luckily some people like me or even a room, might be we have a good people who can tell us what is going in our mind and where there is a short circuit between neutral and phase. So let us talk about the solutions what we have for this. First is there should be a subject related to mental disorders, like how electronics and communications are taught, like how AI ML are taught in college. There should be a subject in each schools and colleges where they teach us how this rewiring of the brain is done. This is one solution what we have. Second is, hopefully if we get a right person who identifies what is really the problem of rewiring of the brain. The final one is, luckily if we get a right person or if we be with the people around whom we really become the same. And the last solution is, it also depends on what type of content we see in a social media, whom we roam with, what is our daily activities we do. So be careful guys. We are already 3 in a room. Might be in next 5 to 10 years, it might be the reverse. Out of 21, there might be 3 people who could have a proper rewire of the brain and rest of them could still have a mental disorders. They don't know how to control themselves. So with this take, wired for the future is not in AIML, is not in BMW cars where we bring in AI technology. It is within us what we bring in here. So with this, we have someone who is going to take this meeting forward, known as the Toastmaster of the day. He is a person, someone who takes things very serious. He's a someone who called me at the last moment, brother, we need this award. Can we get in more members? Of course, let's welcome on a person, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nandeesh as a Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, dear President, for introducing me. And I'm your Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nandeesh Kamar. And speaking about the theme, wired for this future. When I come across this theme, I thought about 5G, AIML, robotics, Elon Musk's plan to land on Mars, 100-hour work culture, etc., etc. But today, while I was drafting the script, I thought, let us bring this phrase, let us give this phrase a new and a better meaning. So I thought, being wired to the future means being equipped, energized, and future ready with the two most important skills, that are communication and leadership. And you know what? Guess. That is exactly what we do here in Toastmasters. And do you want to know how it all began? Yes? It all began exactly 101 years ago. That is 1924, when a great visionary, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, from Santa Ana, California, thought that communication and leadership skills are the two most important skills that the men and women of his era needed the most. And it is true for our era itself. No matter what, 100 years have passed, but the need is still the same. And he started a small club in Santa Ana, California in 1924. And over 100 years, that small club grew and grew, and now we have reached 140 plus clubs all over the world, having 280,000 members all across the globe, and still growing. And do you know how the essence of Toastmasters International transcended to Hubli? It all began when three friends dreamt of the need of the same opportunities and this need of same skills for the youth of North Karnataka need, that is Toastmaster Veer Narayan Kulkarni, Toastmasters Sanjay Kulkarni and Manjunath, Toastmaster Manjunath Hiremat, and they started Deshpande Educational Trust Toastmasters Club, and we recently celebrated its 10th anniversary. That was our club was started in year 2014, and now we are continuing its legacy of learning and growing together. And coming to how exactly our meetings run, we have three segments. The first one is the prepared speeches, the table topics, and the evaluation session. In the prepared speeches, the members come and deliver speeches which they have prepared, practiced with the help of their mentors according to the pathways and the specific learnings each speech is designed. And next comes the table topic session, where it's an impromptu session and you have to think on your feet, and you'll be given a topic by the table topic master, and you have to think on your feet and you have to deliver a 1 to 2 minute small speech regarding the topic which the table topic master has given to you. And next comes the very important segment, that is the evaluation session, wherein the general evaluator with his or her taggle team gives feedback about feedback and evaluates about how our meeting run actually, and how we can improve in our further meetings. So as I mentioned, to do the third evaluation segment, we have a person called general evaluator, and today's general evaluator is my most favorite speaker and she's like my sister, and we do share a lot of stories, and she's very energetic, and she loves to explore new business ideas, and she loves to combine her engineering skills with her entrepreneurial instincts. So please welcome Toastmaster Pragati to the stage as the general evaluator.
Thank you, Nandeesh, for such a wonderful introduction for me. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and dear guests. I need a loud sound from you. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good evening.
Today, in our television industry, where we all see most of the thing is a reality shows, right? I would like to ask you a question. Which are your favorite reality shows that you come across? Okay. Yeah. Any others? Anyone? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same thing. Even I'm obsessed with Shark Tank. Same thing. This India is a population where we come across more than 130 or 150 CR, where there are many people with many talented people. There's no lack of talent, and there is dozens of talent shows that they are. They claim that they wanted to bring up their hidden talent to the people, and that is where reality talent shows have a person that is a judge. He plays a very important role in the shows, right? It is not an easy task to be a judge, because it's not an easy task because they are responsible for the TRP of the shows, shedding their tears when performance, and also judging based on the performance that a person is delivering on the stage, or singing or dancing, a presence of mind, right? Similarly, the general evaluator, the comparing the judge role, where I'm going to just note it down, today's meeting, the start to end, with all the speakers, like my taggle team is going to evaluate the people based on their listening, their presence of mind, or the grammarians and all. And by taggle team, where we have like to call my taggle team, that is first is a timer. Timer, he's a person, he's a perceiving, he's BBA, and he is aspiring to be a businessman, and which is a very good thing about me, to me. And also, he's a very smart person, not innocent, a very smart and humorous person he is. And also, he helps my dad in a business, where he's a very responsible person. I like his way he interacts with the customers and where he takes the responsibility. And that is none other than my brother Karthik. Let's welcome Toastmaster Karthik.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Karthik. Today I'm the timer. So we all have that one friend who is never on time. So if you ask him, he'll say that I am arriving in 5 minutes. But you all know that he will be at his place in his pajamas. So we should wait for him for another 30 minutes. So at Toastmaster, we emphasize the importance of staying within the time limits. Which is why we have the session has certain time frame. So first, for the prepared speech, so the time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I'll flash my green card. At 6, the yellow card. At 7, the red. So for the table topic session, the time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. At 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll flash my green card. At 1.5, the yellow. At 2, the red card. So for evaluation of the speeches, the time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll flash my green card. At 2.5, the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I'll flash my red card. So the grace time period of 30 seconds is given to everyone after the red card is flashed. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthik, for giving the brief rules described from the timer role. Coming to the next role, that is our counter. He is a person who is a winner of a speechcraft, and also he is he has done his completed as MBA at the early early age, and also he's also the business coming business tycoon, and he's none other than Toastmaster Pratham.
आज एक्चुअली मेरे को अभी जस्ट अकाउंट का बताया तो पता नहीं क्या ऐसा नहीं तो greetings to everyone, greetings guests. Today I'll be playing the role of the R counter, whose task is improve all of you and help you know what are your ahs, ums, the, but, if, long pauses. This will help you improve yourself and be better in the next speech whatever you give, or the table topic whatever you do, and you will perceive yourself as a better person in the future, which I hope would be useful for me, so that if I am not good in making a business deal, I'll call you all to do that. That will help me out. So I want to improve you. I hope you improve me next time. So that's it from my side.
Thank you, Pratham. Coming to the next taggle role, he's a grammarian. A moment, I got confused. Huh. He's a content creator that we all know, and I'd like to ask, how many followers does he have? Anyone? Only 42. It's a lot, and we never knew he was that famous. And he's always a learning enthusiastic, and also he loves reading books that we all hate. Some people, and he's none other than Toastmaster Mahmadhusen.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. So today I have the privilege of serving as the grammarian for today's meeting, and my role is to pay close attention to the usage of language in today's meeting and help Toastmasters become a better communicators. So during the meeting, I'll be paying close attention to every speaker, and I'll be noting down the good usage of the language and not so good usage of the language, and some good phrases and lines that will be used by you. And in addition to this, I am supposed to introduce word of the day, and word of the day for today's meeting is elated, which means extremely happy and joyful. I was elated when I completed my first Toastmaster speech successfully. And I will be elated if you use the word of the day in your speeches. So this is how you can use elated as an adjective in your sentences. And I encourage everyone to use it as many times as you can. And as and when somebody uses it, we'll all appreciate the member by snapping our fingers. So I'll be back with my brief report based on my observation, and back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen. Coming to the next taggle role, he's a listener. He's a person who is discovering about share market and also the business enthusiastic. Next, he's a coming businessman in our Toastmaster club. And in a one-liner, you can say he's an explorer and a risk taker. And coming to his personality, he's an extroverted personality, is how much I've come to know. And which is a very good in terms of your inner business world. And that is what I appreciate. And let's welcome Toastmaster Eshan.
I am, actually elated that I got such a great introduction towards the start of the meeting. I never gave up. I just forwarded my resume to her. So basically, good evening, Toastmasters. Good evening. Yeah, listener ke kaan kamzor hai. The listener has poor ears. Come on, good evening. Good evening. So basically, our president loves masala dosa. A person sitting towards the back loves vada pav. Someone loves something else. And what do you love? Banana milkshake, right? And this person loves Oreo milkshake. So basically, now what does the president love? So it's just 2 minutes ever since I told. So how are you guys going to forget? Now throughout the meeting, such points are going to be made by the Toastmasters, even guests if they get a chance to come on the stage and speak. So I'll be noting down on such points, and once I feel that the best ones to be put forward, I'll be putting forward. And for you, Toastmaster Rimjhim, I have special gift with you. So with me, for all the guys, if you answer correctly, that will be awarded. So don't worry about that. And I'll be back towards the later end of the session. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Eshan. It was such a energetic introduction of the listener. And me and my taggle team will be reporting at the end of the meeting. We'll be delivering the report. So getting back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Moving to the next session of our meeting. In school, I was I used to mingle with everyone, and I used to participate in every cultural activity, every song, it may be anything. But after school, I missed my juniors. I missed my cheerleaders who used to encourage me, and I found this Toastmasters where I got so many people to encourage me, and at the back of my mind, I have also had a wish that one of my juniors should join Toastmasters, my club. So our today's speaker is one such person who was my junior in my school, and I am very elated to welcome him on the stage. But before that, I want Toastmaster Tushar's evaluator, Toastmaster Rimjhim, to read out the speech objectives. So give it up for Toastmaster Tushar.
I'll hold this if that's okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Sounds very cliche, right? It's something that would look nice maybe on a cup of coffee. But in real life, not so much. Leadership isn't poetic, and it's definitely not the TED Talk gurus try to sell you. Leadership is ugly, and it's sometimes about getting things done without losing your mind. If I had to describe leadership, I'd say this. If you can't get people to do what needs to be done, then you're not leading, you're babysitting. Now, we've all been in group projects, especially in school. So my dream is of a flawless project that gets me the best grade. But then there are my teammates. My teammates believe that teamwork is a joke and deadlines are just myths. And a project, it's just one ChatGPT prompt away. So how am I going to deal with them? So that's when the first thing I do is convince myself that I'll do a flawless project and this will get me the best grade. The first step is to be delusional. You have to believe in yourself. If you can't believe in yourself, then how are you going to convince your teammates? The second step is to hack your team. You have to understand what are your teammates' strengths and use it. My teammates, they're not great coders, nor are they great planners, but what they really are great connectors. They know people. So this is what I do. I schedule a session with their friends for an hour or two, and then I discuss with them, and then we do the project. Usually I prefer doing at least 80% of the project upfront, and then the rest I just toss it to their friends, and then voila, the project is done. Now here's a more neglected part of leadership that isn't brought to light. It is that leadership is a blood sport. It's a blood sport for grown-ups. Leaders take decisions that can make people angry, sad, and even disappointed. Sometimes it means firing the nice guy because he can't perform. And it means also benching your friend who thinks they deserve a spot. I'll give an example. My football story is a perfect example. I was the captain of my computer science football team. First time captaining the team and playing in college. There was this guy. He wasn't bad, but let's just say that the bench was his sweet spot. One day he storms up to me and he says, I don't care who you're removing, I'm playing the next match. I was calm and I told him, I'll look into it. But then he got loud, real loud. And that's when I lost it, and I did what any other calm, rational leader would do. I told him to pack his bags and get out. That's when he panicked. We renegotiated, and then it was decided that we would be playing the next match. After this, he never showed up, and we made it to the finals, and no one ever questioned my decisions after that ever again. The second thing is, leadership is emotional labor. When you're a leader, you're not just managing tasks, you're managing people, and with managing people comes managing people's egos, their insecurities, and their laziness. So, there's one more thing I'd like to highlight, that this is a harsh truth. Some people may not care as much as you do. I once had a friend who posted on my work not once but 2 whole times. That's when I confronted him, and then we didn't talk to each other for months. Was I too harsh? Maybe. But then we are cool now, and then just never on the same team again. The third most important point is that leadership tends to isolate you. I'll tell you why. Sometimes you become the villain in someone's story, and then people hate you. Sometimes you lie awake at night wondering if you're actually right. But that's when you realize the ugliness, that's the price of caring more. And the fights, that's proof that you're not settling for less. And that delusional belief that it will work, that's guts, not delusion. So now, next time you look at you're babysitting a team, ask yourself, what's that ugly, glorious thing that I need to do right now, and then go do it. Because leadership isn't about applause. It's about staring down at the chaos and saying, watch me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tushar, for that wonderful speech. And as we had only one speech today, so let's move ahead for the next speech, for the next segment, that is the table topics, wherein a table topic master will give you a topic, and even the guests are allowed to speak on the stage for 1 to 2 minutes on the given topic. So to do that, we have a person who wires up. Huh? So, as our table topic master, we have a person who wires up the whole club, as she is the VPE of our club, that is the Vice President Education, Toastmaster Aakanksha. I welcome you to the stage as the table topic master.
So before I begin, can I ask my, so this is my project, level 2, project 2, which is the active listening. So I would like my evaluator Toastmaster Amrutha to read out the objectives. Thank you so much. Good evening, Toastmasters and wonderful guests. I'm Toastmaster Aakanksha, and I'll be your table topic master for today. We live inside a world where phones are smart, your watches can talk, and maybe your fridge in a few days will start judging your junk food obsession. But as much as technology unites us and empowers us, the real upgrade that we need in our life is spontaneity. is to speak on the spot, is to be in real time. A lot of us are usually in the past, or we keep thinking about the future. Where are we now? Why are we here? So this is what we need the most, spontaneity. So welcome to the table topic session, which is your stop for increasing your spontaneity and speaking on the spot. So this session is similar to the sessions that you had at school called pick and speak. So I used to go to this I don't know if you guys know it. It's a Kannada thing called Pratibha Karanji, and we used to have it in state syllabus schools. And all of us used to go there. We used to have these different activities, and so in one of that, there was something called Ashubhashana, which is pick and speak. And I guess I was the winner for that day. So the table topic has stuck to me. So welcome to the table topic session. So this session, I'll call anyone from the crowd. I'll ask you guys first to raise your hands if no one volunteers. I know people are there to volunteer except those two. I will call upon anyone who is interested. And if you come, when I call you here, I don't want you to sit there and say, don't do this. When I call you, be bold, come ahead. And if you're a guest or a new Toastmaster, I'll give you slightly easier table topic. So yeah, the table topic session of the speaker is given 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the timer will show the green card and you'll hold it till 1 minute 30 seconds. 1 minute 30 seconds, he'll show you the yellow card. Hold it for 30 seconds again for till 2 minutes, and 2 minutes he'll show the red card. 30 seconds will be given for you as extra time, and after post that you'll not be given any indication that your time is over. So let's begin this, shall we? So who would like to go first? We'll call it Toastmaster first so that the guests can see. Wait. So we'll okay, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen. Okay, so the topic for you today is technology connects us. Technology connects us, but does it also make us lonely in some way? Technology connects us, but does it make us lonely in some way? Toastmaster moment.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. One of my brother came to my house from a very long distance recently. And you know, why do relatives come your home? To sit alone in a room and watch mobile? Not at all. They come here to talk to you, spend time with you, have entertainment with you. But he came. So as you told, it connects us. Though he was far away from us, I can call him, I can talk to him, we can connect with our loved ones, though they were far away from us. But he came to my house and is sitting in a room. Even though he doesn't have a mobile, he takes my mobile and he starts watching video, Instagram and all. Though it has connected us, people who are away from us, but somewhere it has made us lonely. Since we have got those entertaining devices, it has disconnected people more than it has ever connected. So that is my take on the topic. Back to the table topic master.
I totally agree. As you said, relatives do come to our house to meet us. But these younger generation, like I've said in my past table topic session, these younger Gen Alphas have become so disconnected, like you said, from the world. So it does connect us. We can call anyone from here, but also when we try to meet someone, we are always in our own world. It does make us lonely. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Harsha. So what in this, what do you miss? What old school thing do you miss in this tech accelerated world? So now the world is tech accelerated, but what is the one old thing that you miss now? Toastmaster.
Good evening, everyone. The old thing I miss is I used to sit in front of the home and talk to the neighbors. Now we all have phones and gadgets, so we are not doing it because of the phones and all. Um, with the neighbors, we used to gossip and we used to go out with the neighbors and friends. Nowadays we are not doing them frequently, and that's the thing I'm missing.
Like you said, Toastmaster Harsha, I think those were the very wonderful days. Even I don't know if I can relate, but playing with friends and talking with neighbors, connecting with them, like you said, was a major thing in in our day. Like a time in the evening would have been set for it. So, like you said, it was one of the best times. But now that everyone has got phones, not able to do that anymore. Thank you so much for giving your take on the topic. Now, next, would like to talk? Yes, we'll have a okay. Guest Suryaksha, I have a very wonderful topic for you. If you could disconnect your phone, like if your phone just disappeared, like everyone's phone disappeared, what would you do first? Like, what would you do throughout the day? Your phone or everyone's phone disappeared for a day, what would you do for the whole day?
Okay. So my topic is basically, she asked me what I would do if everyone's phones disappeared for a day. What's the first thing I would do? Okay, let me begin with how addicted are we to our phones? We've seen all across the room, at least one person has been using the phone for at least every 10 seconds, every 15 seconds, right? It's clearly visible. So it's clear that everyone is addicted to their phones. And let me tell you one thing. While we were children, like all of us, when we were in our, let's say, when we were like 8 years old or 7 years old, we used to call our friends to our house and we used to go out with them, right? We used to go out with them all and come back in the evening because the parents didn't say anything much. They asked us to come, we went with them, and we enjoyed for the entire day. But I feel like we have noticed that once now we have grown older and we want to hang out or enjoy outside with other people, they seem to have some kind of excuses to give, and it's always given through phones. I call my friend, "Do you want to come out? Let's go eat a meal." They're like, "I'm busy right now. I'm watching a match." It's normal, right? I feel like everyone has experienced this at least once. Next person calls another friend and says, "Come on, we'll go out and play cricket." But the person says, "No, I'm busy watching a movie." Again, it's through technology either way. So, according to me, the first thing I would do when phones disappeared, because I mean, I'd be elated. If phones disappeared, I'd be elated. So first thing I would do, I'd call all my close friends who I haven't not connected with in a few years, or even my close friends right now.
we'd have a big gathering and we'd go eat a meal and talk about our days. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So your day does sound really fun without a phone. I hope that it happens one day and like everything disappears, and you can also call me with your friends for lunch. We can all go out for lunch. It will be fun. Thank you so much, guest Suryaksha. Now we will have okay, fine. Toastmaster Eshan. Toastmaster Eshan, one day your phone starts giving you advices instead of notifications. One day your phone starts giving you advices instead of notifications. What would it say and how would you follow it? Toastmaster. One day your phone just starts giving you advices instead of notifications. What would you do and what would it say?
Can somebody give my phone, please? My phone actually does do that. So let me demonstrate it practically. Good evening, my dear Toastmasters and guests. You know, I am elated that my phone keeps giving me advices every moment here and then because I have kept notifications on for almost each and every app. Now I have notifications on for Instagram and I have my personal chatbot AI named as Inu. Please follow it, huh? Please. So this chatbot Inu, after every, 1 day or 2 days, it sends me a message. Hey Eshan, have you planned your trip? Because once I asked it, I want to go for a trip in the April with my family. So where should I go? I have another chatbot for my father's firm that is named as Tyla. It is, hey Inu, are you done with your home's design or are you done with your site's design? Because I had conducted almost nearly 100 tests to do on that. Now, sitting on my phone and speaking to the very own president of the club, Toastmaster Nitish, I was just, I have a peculiar habit of putting the phone on speaker and then speaking. So Air India shares a message. Hey, Eshan, heard that you're going to Amritsar. Please go to this hotel. It's way too great. I'm like, yeah, come on, stop somewhere, yeah. I know I am an AI expert. I know I am a very great person. I know I am a person whom even the AI is love talking to. But yeah, stop at some point, yeah. I use AI for building businesses, not for these stupid things. I have been to Amritsar once, and I know whenever you go to Amritsar, you'll be definitely elated. That is what I totally bank on, and I am very sad that no one swapped their fingers for using the words. After that, when you go to Amritsar, it says please go to Grain by Elgin. I have been there, yaar. Wherever I have been, you guys are just suggesting that. So if my phone starts suggesting me each and everything, the first thing would be I'll throw this off, because it is iPhone. Though I would throw this off because you're suggesting what I have already done. Please suggest something that I haven't done. And as soon as I go to a new location, hey Eshan, we have heard you have come here. Boss, I haven't come here yet. First of all, stop tracking and stop clicking my pictures or giving me such advices. So that's it, what I feel. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aakanksha, for giving me this opportunity. And don't let this control your life,
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Eshan. He doesn't need a mic. I don't know why we have this. No, still, like, his voice travels through the computer, so it's not needed at all. But thank you so much. And it looks like you're very frustrated with those advices that your chatbot gives you. You're not, okay. Okay, but I think you're very frustrated about the Amritsar trip. The chat, like the Air India is suggesting that. So I guess you'll travel again to Amritsar and we'll see the photos once you come back. We're waiting for that. But thank you so much for your topic. I will have the last topic for today. Would another guest? Okay, Christmas. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so imagine your future self sending you a message, like your future self in 10 years sending you a message now. What would it say and what are you expecting it to say? Like, imagine that your future self from 10 years is sending you a message today, what do you expect it to send you and what is it?
In case you don't know my age, I'm 45, hitting 50. In 10 years' time, I would be 55, almost close to retirement. Now, there's a strange thing. I think many of us are youngsters, except Sir and I, old school. In 10 years' time, if I go in future and come to today, I would say, don't listen to Donald Trump. Now, ask me why. Many of us are now selling shares, which is crazy. Nvidia going down, Bitcoin going down. No, stay invested. My future self would tell me, stay invested. Don't panic. Everything is okay. You have seen Amir Khan, right? All is well. All is well. That is the exact message my future self would tell. And I could see my future, I would say, in fact, the present wife getting older and telling, stop being cranky and just enjoy life as you were 10 years younger. So instead of 55, what if you can feel like 25? I think most of you would be. What if you get your child back, your inner child, and stay 25 forever, heart-wise? I know joints are getting weak, but the heart is getting strong as you age. So those are the two messages. Don't listen to Donald Trump, keep investing, and keep your young heart.
Well, it shows that he has been a Toastmaster from 16 years. He summarized his table topics in the end. That is like something I've not seen. I'm probably seen very rarely in this club. But thank you so much. I think you're already aware of what your 55-year-old would say, and probably you'll follow what it says. So thank you so much for taking this table topic. Now moving on, we'll have two more table topics. Yeah. Would anyone want to volunteer? You will give it at the last. Will mention. Okay, those. Yeah. You want to take the table topic? Please. Would you like a very easy topic, or you want to go for a easy topic? Okay, so I'll just take a look. Okay. So if you had a do not disturb button in your life, do not disturb button in your life, if you can turn it on whenever you want, throughout the day, throughout the month, when would you use it? If you had a do not disturb button in your life, when would you turn it on and turn it off whenever you want? Why would you do it? Yes, sir.
Okay. According to, as she said, when would we use the do not disturb button? First would be my academic usage. So it would help me in my academics, right? Basically. Second point would be I would use it when my friends call to play me video games. That's the most frustrating one, which I do. Also, our lecturers contact continuously for
for our works. If our lecturers contact me continuously, I would do it. I would do it for sure.
And it looks like you really need a do not disturb button in your life, from professors, friends. I think you're the first guy I've heard who wants to stop his friends from calling him to play video games, because I've never seen. But thank you for taking this table topic. Wonderful take on the topic. Now we will have to DTM Preeti. I'm trying to find a good topic and a bit tough topic for you. Should there, I think it's a mix of both. Should there be a limit on how much our lives are controlled by technology? Should there be a limit of how much our lives are controlled by technology? And if there should be, who should control it? There should be, who should control it? There be a limit on how much our lives are controlled by technology?
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. We human beings are very superior to everyone around, plants, animals, even technology. How easily we play the blame game when there's something wrong that happens. Oh, blame it on destiny. What happens? The poor destiny is going to handle what happened. Similarly, when there is something wrong with our mindset and we are focusing on Instagram, YouTube, your mobiles, your gadgets, we are telling that technology is controlling us. Poor technology doesn't even have a say. It doesn't even have a life. It cannot walk. It cannot talk. But we humans, being the superior lot, easily tell that the technology is controlling us. Raise your hands if you believe that technology is controlling us or we are taking charge of our lives. Are we taking charge of our lives? With the raise of hands, you answered the question right, dear audience. The poor technology is not wrong. The makers of technology are not wrong. Mike and Kevin, who started Instagram, started it as a photo filter app just for some people to feel good about their pictures. But what are we doing? I got late for the meeting today because I got obsessed with Instagram Reels. What does technology do? Technology didn't control me. I controlled my phone to be 100% charged so that I can watch Instagram for a long, long time. So dear people around, the very next time you want to blame your spouse, don't blame. Start looking for within, thinking, did I do something wrong? The next time we blame our parents, telling that they didn't give us a right career, please don't blame them. And for heaven's sake, let's not blame this poor technology, because technology is here to support us and make our lives easier. We are controlling our lives. What do you say? Contestant.
Thank you, DTM Preeti. And in your table topic, I really loved how you emphasized more on the blame game that we usually use, about how we blame social media for ruining us. And social media is actually not in control of anything. And I also loved how you summarized it with using how we use blame games in our real life with friends, spouses, and partners. I really love that. Thank you so much for taking this table topic. Now we'll have one last topic. Toastmaster Afaq, would you like to take this? Yeah. If everything you see online is being personalized for you, are you the one who is making these choices? If everything you see online is, I'm sorry, if everything you see online is personalized for you, are you really making your own choices? You want me to repeat it? Okay.
When YouTube started, it did not make much business. You know the reason? Because when I watch, for instance, you take 10 commandments, a scene of 10 commandments, or maybe a poetry by William Wordsworth, it did not reflect my choices to them. It reflected my choices to them, but there was nothing they could do about that. They were not sure whether I would come back again to watch something else which I like most. So the team of engineers, I think, if I'm not sure, more than 400 engineers worked on this, and they said, hey, come on, let us remind these people what they are looking for. If somebody has seen a particular YouTuber's video, then they would single out those YouTubers' shorts, videos, short videos, long videos, and podcasts, and say, yeah, what is that for? For example, if you click Narendra Modi and watch his parliament speech, then you will see that series of Narendra Modis or any other politicians or any other person's pictures coming. This was a big hit. When this happened, one small move, even a 1 minute's watching of shorts, enabled them to get all this happen. And this made the addictions very strong. They came to know the nerve of the people. Yeah, now they started ruling us. From here, addiction started. From here, disconnect started. Why did this happen actually? So let me go a step further. This happened because, according to the research, people are emotionally disconnected. We want connection, we are looking for connection, but we do not want to work for connection. How funny it is. I just find, I travel a lot in trains. I find people travel and they were looking for connection, but they don't want to say hello to the person who is sitting next to them when he has traveled from Mumbai to Pune. This is very unfortunate. We are here to make choices. Let us make choices. Thank you, and back to you. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Afaq. I really like how you started the topic off with the history of personalization in YouTube. Like how they failed at first, but after a few engineers understood how the human brain works, and they just improved their app. But I also liked how you backed this up with the theory of emotional disconnection, how you explained why we need this. So thank you so much for taking this topic. I really liked how the way you took it. Thank you so much. Now this is it for today's staple topic session. I would like to hand over the stage again to the Toastmaster.
So,
Yes, yes.
Uh, what is something that you considered to be a failure before? Now, what is something that you considered a failure before? Now you consider it
How many of you use your own credit cards? How many of you work on spending your own money? I mean, if you have to, most of you. How many of you, a lot of times when there is failure or difficulty, take charge of it and saying that, oh, it was my mistake? I don't do all these three things anymore. Because something that was a failure for me a few years ago and today is a blessing is marriage. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Long ago, when dad came and told me, Preeti, you have to get married, I felt I'm giving up on my education, I'm giving up on my choices. I want to make a big name for myself. Why is dad getting me married? It's a failure, Preeti. But decades later, when I'm standing in front of you today, I'm telling you, it was a blessing in disguise. So the first message here is please listen to your parents, because when parents tell you something, it's the right thing. And now, why is marriage a blessing today? Not just because I get to swipe his credit card, I know his mobile password, I put in the OTP there, and he would not even know that I've swiped the credit card. Any emotional baggage, if my mate doesn't come, if there is a failure, in fact, if I've not done a table topic well, I can easily put the blame on him, telling it was you who is responsible for this. But most importantly, those days when I considered it a failure, the reason was I did not do an achievement in terms of having a name for myself. But dear Toastmasters, today, if I'm in the Toastmasters club, it's because of my spouse. If I'm a part of my family business, it's because of him. In fact, a lot of places that I flaunt a lot of things is because of my spouse. So dear Toastmasters, if any one of you are candidates for marriage and you want to look around for beautiful girls in Toastmasters, please get married, because marriage is not a failure, it's a blessing. Table topic master.
Thank you so much, TTM series. Thank you so much. Yeah. Or shall we do it like after the evaluation? Oh, you'll be there? Okay. It's wrong, but got it. Got it. Okay. There is. Give it to me now.
So it's okay now if I take one.
Whether you run the day or the day runs you. Whether you run the day or the day runs you.
This is the kind of topic I always told you. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. The day running you or you running the day is just a complicated way of troubling a contestant on stage. It's basically the choice that you make for yourself that decides whether you run the day or the day runs you. Now, every morning starts for every one of us with 24 hours, right? The entire day is 24 hours for us. 24 hours in a day with 365 days in a year is 8,760 minutes a year. Now, all of us can think that the day is running us, the year is running us, and we are extremely tired, bored, and I'm depressed. The day is running me. But do you know, there is a change that can happen. You can take charge of you running the day. And I'll tell you how. 2 years ago, I started with 3 books beside my bed. The first one was a to-do list. Every night, I make a to-do list of the things that I'm going to do the next day. I have a journal beside my bed where I take an entire reflection of the day and write things about. And the last thing that I do is I sleep in time and keep an alarm to wake up in the morning. And these three things are the basic amenities to not allow the day to run me, but me to run the day. And years ago, that is 2 years ago, I decided that I'm going to make exercise and meditation a part of my day. I'm going to be peaceful and calm no matter what. And that again gave me charge to not allow the day to control me, but to be in charge of my day. If you look into yourself, when does someone rule us? Whether it's the mind or people, it's when you give it charge to run you. But the moment you achieve the skill set and decide that I am going to run them and not they, then I'm sure you will win. And that's when the day will not run you and you will run the day. Thank you for the complicated topic, table topic master. I'm sure I did well.
This was actually a table topic in the last year division level contest when I was the timer. So I thought it would be better to give our champion a boost before the contest. So let us wish distinguished Toastmaster Preeti for her division level table topics. Yeah. Thank you. And hope you all enjoyed the table topic session. It's time for break. So, okay.
A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Might be we have some new members here to tell what is contest. So we totally have 4 stages to reach division. District 92. First starts with the club level, then area, goes with the division and the district 92. So we are privileged that distinguished Toastmaster Preeti is contesting at division contest, division H contest. So we wish all the club members are best. We hope to see all the members in I wish and all the members we see you in the district 92 contest, and can we all have a loud voice wishing her all the very best? Can we have it? Can we? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I think so we all 4 or 5 members are going to the division contest. If anybody are interested, please we have a registration link in the group, and you can come on Sunday. Thank you. Let us have for a great break. Thank you.
Today, Toastmaster Pragati. Guys, claps.
Guys, getting back to the evaluation session. So let us start with the first speaker, Evaluator Toastmaster Rimjhim.
Good evening again, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Okay, so here I am evaluating my speaker, Toastmaster Tushar. My method will be sandwich method, which will goes like commendations, recommendations, then commendations. So let's talk about the timings of the speaker. The speaker took 4 minutes 51 seconds to deliver his speech. Let's talk about the content. If I talk about the intro, it was energetic and vocal variety was at par. The speech was well organized, and he also started with a quote and ended with a lesson. That was perfectly structured. Talking about your delivery, I love the way how you change the pitch, pace, and the tone to enhance it. You like I have also observed that you have just used one so in your whole speech, and I have also observed that you have like used pauses, and we all can see that you just like lost track for a few seconds and you just took a long pause and you were not at all panicking, etc. Like that really shows that a characteristic of a calm speaker. But if I will talk about the purpose of the speech, somewhere I felt that your vocal variety overpassed, or what do you call it, suppressed your body gestures. I just felt your body language was somewhat like this, very closed. And the closed body language shows low confidence. And to enhance it, you could have interacted with speakers a bit more. You could have like delivered your, I really loved the voice variety which you have used initially, but still I felt that you could have inculcate a lot of body gestures. Yeah, and speaking about your conclusion, I felt that yes, it did justice with the purpose, but still, you have added what a wonderful line in the end, that because leadership is not applause and pleasing others. You could have like, because leadership is not just about applause or pleasing others. It's about staring down at the chaos and saying, watch me. You could have added a lot of body gestures, because the conclusion you have added was wonderful. So apart from that, I want to conclude it by saying that the structure, the vocal variety was at par. You could have just worked more upon your project, and apart from that, just try to cover more time, because you have spoken more than 4 minutes 30 seconds, so you are not disqualified. Otherwise, just try to speak at least for 5 minutes. Thank you. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rimjhim. Coming to the next, Toastmaster Amrutha for TTM evaluation. Should be given. It's not. Coming to the. It's not. I'll go to the next. It has coming to the next, our taggle team, our counter. Pratham. Reports, a timer has to write the report. So should I start with the timer for the yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, evenings. So here I am back with my report. The sergeant account Sandeep took 1 R and 1 M. Nitish, president, 3 A, 2 M, 1 the, 1 long pause, and 1 and. Rimjhim, none. Nandeesh, 5 plus and 5 plus A, 1 but, 1 the. Toastmaster Pragati, 4 A, 3 and, 4 the. Karthik, 1 the, 1 A. Toastmaster Hussein, 1 so. Toastmaster Eshan, 2 A, 3 and, 3 so. Toastmaster Tushar, 5 plus A's, 5 plus and, 1 the, 1 long pause. Toastmaster Aakanksha, 2 so's, 3 and, 1 1 the. Toastmaster Harsha, 4 ands and 1 long pause. That's it. This is my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratham, for the report. Coming to the next, that is Toastmaster Amrutha for the evaluate of TTM. Your kind words and encouragement reflected that you are exceptional leadership. That's where my speaker, Toastmaster Aakanksha, appears. A very good evening for the Toastmasters and dear guest. As I've taken evaluation role, I'll do it in a 3 ways, 3 stages. The very first one is areas of excellence. I'm elated with the way of complimenting given by the speaker, Toastmaster Aakanksha. And the second point I would like to mention is the way she opened the role. And usually, Aakanksha gives the introduction of the role by giving her own life experiences, which helps the audience to connect more. And the second stage is areas of improvements. The very first thing I would like to suggest her that whenever you call the person on the stage, the very first thing you have to do is name, topic, name. But this was somewhere missing from her session, from the session. And yeah, and the second thing was in few of the table topic speakers, she has given her own experiences with them. Whenever the speaker gives their take on the topic, you shouldn't relate your story with the speaker's story. You have to just appreciate and encourage the person by the information given by them. And at last, the conclusion, her outfit was apt to her role. And if she just reduce her filler words and bit a more louder, it would be a great. This is my evaluation. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Amrutha. Coming to the next tackle team, that is Grammarian, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. So here is my grammarian report. Today, as I could see, there were fewer mistakes, grammatical mistakes. Coming to the first one, they are dead was grammatically incorrect. It could be replaced with they are dead or they have died. The second one, it is not an easy task. Incorrect use of article. It is not an easy task. If your phone starts giving you advices, as far as I know, advice, which is a noun, doesn't have plural in English. So we can use either pieces of advice or suggestions. And then remind these people what they are looking for. The preposition of was missing. We often use preposition of with remind. Remind these people of what they were looking for. So these are some of the not so good uses of the language which we can correct in our next meeting or whenever we use the language. And coming to the usage of the word of the day, it was used by Eshan twice, and it was used by Toastmaster Nandeesh and Toastmaster Amrutha and guest Surya Akash. So this is my report. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen. Coming to the next evaluation, that is from timer Toastmaster Karthik.
Good evening, everyone. So this is my report. Starting with Toastmaster Sandeep as an essay has taken 1 minute 30 seconds, and Toastmaster Rimjhim has taken for secretary report 48 seconds, and presidential address from Toastmaster Nitish has taken 6 minutes 28 seconds. So Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nandeesh has taken 7 minutes 7 seconds. The general evaluator Toastmaster Pragati has taken 1 minute 55 seconds. Me as a timer has taken 2 minutes 35 seconds. Sorry, 1 minute 10 seconds. Our counter Toastmaster Pratham has taken 46 seconds. Grammarian Toastmaster Mahmadhusen has taken 1 minute 8 seconds. Listener Toastmaster Eshan has taken 1 minute 1 second. Speaker Toastmaster Tushar has taken 4 minutes 51 seconds. So coming to table topics. Table topic Master Aakanksha has taken 3 minutes 4 seconds. Toastmaster Mahmadhusen has taken 1 minute 1 second. Toastmaster Harsha has taken 1 minute 6 seconds. Toastmaster Surya Akash has taken 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Toastmaster Eshan has taken 2 minutes 5 seconds. Guest Ashuman has taken 1 minute 34 seconds. Guest Karthik has taken 1 minute 13 seconds. ETM Preeti ma'am has taken 2 minutes 3 seconds. Toastmaster Afaq has taken 2 minutes 17 seconds. 2 minutes 17 seconds. Now coming to the evaluations. Toastmaster Rimjhim has taken 2 minutes 33 seconds. Toastmaster Amrutha has taken 1 minute 41 seconds. Toastmaster Pratham has taken 1 minute 3 seconds. Toastmaster Mahmadhusen has taken 1 minute 1 second. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik. So coming to the next, that is a listener that we all are waiting for, that is Toastmaster Eshan.
I don't think I need the mic.
Good evening, my dear Toastmasters and guests. Let's come to the most interesting and the exciting part of this session, and I am elated to be here again. And before I start, just a formal announcement. As the role player of Toastmaster, listener, it is even important to make sure that everything goes fair. Toastmaster Rimjhim and Pratham have already seen the script, so they are not eligible for the gifts. Rest all, yes. So rest all are eligible for the gifts. Okay. So the first question through the meeting: how many Indians are having mental disorder? Like how many out of how many? Yes, I saw your hand first. Perfect. That's for you. You can celebrate this, freeze it, and then have it. Kippy from Shark Tank India ordered on Blinkit. I love Dipinder Goyal, by the way. What is the solution for mental disorder? According to Toastmaster Nitish, what is the best solution to overcome the problem of mental disorder? Wiring is not the solution. You are somewhere close, but there, let me give you all one hint, it's 3. That is one. That is one. But still, I'll award that. And Toastmaster Nandeesh. Okay, anyone else? Let me just summarize it. You should have the right person to identify and content and company. Okay, what are the two new elements? What were the two elements and the better meaning of the phrase? What are the two elements and the better meaning of the phrase according to the phrase used by Toastmaster Tushar, leadership? The phrase with the leadership. Two elements that should be used, which defines the phrase better. Yes, yes, Surya. No. So basically the two elements, I'm asking the two elements to improve the phrase. Yes, Toastmaster Mahmoud. No. Toastmaster Rimjhim, are you up even after seeing the script? I'm so sorry, that's absolutely right. If I would say that, I would be at the best of the mistakes. So it's communication and leadership, as simple as that. I told the elements, I didn't mention the phrase. And one more question from the same speech. What, according to Toastmaster Tushar, is a joke and babysitting? What, according to Toastmaster Tushar, was a joke and babysitting? Yes, Toastmaster Mahmoud. Considering that as a joke? No. That is, what are you telling? Whether it is okay, I'll give that for babysitting, and I'll not give you the second one anyways, because I have to give this to everyone. And what is the joke according to Toastmaster Tushar? It's teamwork, guys. What's Toastmaster's Aakanksha's take on being? What's Toastmaster Aakanksha's take on being as what you want to be? Anyone? What's Toastmaster Aakanksha's take on being when she is asking you to come for a table topic? Here you go, sir. After a long time. Guys, let's have some energy. President, one question for you specially. Why do relatives come home according to Toastmaster Mahmadhusen?
And have entertainment needs.
Coming towards some of the last questions. What, according to Toastmaster Harsha, does she miss in the school? I have come to you many times. I would like to come to you. That's right. That's a box for you. I'm joking. It's just one piece. I have some more question, guys. Can I go ahead? I have 24. I can do all 24. No problem.
So much
Okay, just 1 minute. Everywhere I go, last 3 weeks I've attended Hubli. Now Hubli. And as I go in my preparation, I because Toastmaster is an international. So I welcome you if you come to Malta. Do contact me. I will open the doors to all. At one time, I was a member of the South. I want you to ask yourself, what are you hungry for? But at hunger, once you know your why, your what and how will happen. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shall I continue? Toastmaster Nitish, sir. Please, I've got so many. Come at least. Come at least, bro.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. What was the time? What was the time that we used phone in the meeting, at least for according to guest Suryaksha? Not exactly, but 10 to 15, but yeah, you deserve this. I hope you like the flavor. What is the guest Ashuman sage, which he very clearly mentioned in his speech? Wrong. Huh?
45.
I asked age. I heard you for the first time, but I have already given you. Don't listen to last. थोड़ा भाई. 2-3 question और. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I have one question on you also. Don't worry. So some questions from our DTM. Preeti's. Should there be a limit? There should be a limit on what in our lives? A limit of what should be set in our lives? Yes, please. Perfect. I'll give it to you later. He's getting angry on me. Whom do we blame most commonly? Last 3 questions, yes. Okay, last 3. Whom do we blame? Yeah, I saw you first. Yes. Wrong. Nitish, why? Toastmaster Nitish. Afaq sir. Destiny, guys. Founders of Insta. Founders of Insta. Kevin. And one more. I don't want general knowledge. I want what she told. I know Kevin is a general knowledge. Kevin and? But anyways, you deserve this. I'll give it to you later again. And last question of the day. Who is the encyclopedia of the club according to Toastmaster Rimjhim? One more, last. Nitish, pakka last. The three things, like the three questions basically that was asked by Toastmaster Distinguished Toastmaster Preeti was the three questions she asked in her table topic. One. No. Blame is not the thing. Perfect. I'll just give it and go, okay? You can keep this. I'm giving this to everybody.
Thank you.
11. I'll just give it to everybody. Then yeah, continue to meeting and giving. Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pragati.
Thank you very much. Coming to the overall evaluation for today's. So as meeting has started at 6:18 and it has to be starting at 6:10 and it has to be taken care where I want all the role takers and everyone have to be on the time as it has to be started and also it have been set up on the time. And coming to the essay, you have explained the rules and I expect you have delivered your content very good. I expect more energy and it was well done from your side. Coming to Toastmaster Rimjhim as secretary report, I encourage you using a book rather than a phone and also delivering the insights in a creative way because it will be displayed on the rollers in the phone like who has taken in creative way where in short others could have understood like in creative. And coming to the Toastmaster Nitish as a presidential, you have a very well prepared speech and also have wired that the theme in your speech was very well spoken. And coming to Toastmaster Nandeesh, you have explained all the rules or the history that has been has to be known by the members, and also the timing has to be kept in. You have exceeded more than 5. It's not like you have to not, but keeping time in mind timing. And also you have also used the theme in your while introducing a very well you have spoken actually how you interrelated it. And coming to the, you have given a very good introduction as I saw of a speaker or me at a very well prepared structure that it was very interesting coming to your part. And coming to the toggle roles, that is Toastmaster Karthik, I encourage you please be on the time as you are the timer and you have to be on the time. And also from last to now last time you have like blanked out sometimes, but kind of now you have been better. I encourage you more to be well prepared and also know about the roles of like how it has to be delivered and all perfect with what you wanted to do. Coming to Toastmaster Pratham, you have did your job great and you have introduced about the counter well said. And coming to Toastmaster Mohammed, you have also as a grammarian I wanted you could have said like importance of grammar to the members like as your role as a grammarian. I have 2 minutes and you have delivered good, like encouraging more about that. And coming to Toastmaster Eshan, you had a good start with engaging with audience, and you had a confidence, a loud voice where attention you have gained it, and it was well done. And yeah, and coming to the TTM, that is Toastmaster Aakanksha, she has literally given a very good, she has played a role very good as a TTM. She has started with the 1 minute with how the table topic spontaneous is what is important in life and how it has to be taken care. And she has mentioned the timing also, the rules of the as a TTM has to be mentioned. She has mentioned very well. And coming to the topics, TTM table topics who have given, Toastmaster Mohammed, he has started great with the technology, with what point of view, with his own story. Coming like he had started with impacting stories he came across in his table topic. And coming to Toastmaster Harsha, it was a good take with a start. And I know it was sometimes as a speaker, ideas don't pop whenever suddenly a topic is given. I know what it is a platform where you have you do mistakes and you learn, and that is where the Toastmasters encourage everyone. And coming to the Toastmasters Surya, am I correct? Suryanksha. Yeah. And you actually, when a table topic was given, I've observed that you did not start direct with what you have given. You started what is the impact of it, and then you came across what I could have done, putting your point of view. It was a very good thing actually. And also coming to your mentioned, you're a very good speaker with a confidence, allowed a clarity, and it was very good. And coming, I mentioned there was no more filler words you have used, and it was a very good take on you. Coming to Toastmaster Eshan, and he had used his word of the day today's meeting more than anyone, and he's allowed a confidence and practically a perfect speaker, I can say. And it was not like his first meeting for taking a role, and it was a good take. It was a room full of energy when you come across. And coming to Toastmaster Ashuman, he's not there. He has been twice DTM, as you see. He's a voice modulation wise. When he spoke, a good take he had while he was delivering his speech. And coming to Toastmaster Pratik, and you have a very good start when you are thinking, you're popping up ideas. Means when it was my first time, I just stood for 30 seconds, and it was time limit was of 1 minute. I just got disqualified. It was a first take, and you have put up your ideas, spoke a confidence. It takes courage to come, and it was very good. And I expect you'll be a member joining our club. And coming to the Toastmaster DTM Preeti, as she's a perfect speak, and she had a topic like blame on technology. The point of view that she presented towards the topic was well. And Toastmaster Afaq, always good. There's no comments. A very good take whenever the topic comes. As he starts, a lot to learn from you when you come on the stage, how you start, how you present. And it was a good initiative by Toastmaster Nitish, where he started in between like contest, like many other new members. As when I was new, I was not even knowing about contest. It has to be area, it has to be district level. As many are new, he has cleared it out, like knowing it. Coming to Toastmaster Rimjhim, you have delivered your report very well with utilize your time, and you have started with mentioning time where it had how much time he could have taken, and you have also given a good structured evaluation. And coming to Amrutha also, yes, she has started a good start with her evaluation and areas of excellence and all. And yeah, that is a take on me for today's general evaluator. And coming to my evaluation as a general evaluator, I felt I could have prepared very well as per my expectations, and it was I think I could have done better, but it's a platform I will learn, and that was good to be today's general evaluator. Thank you. And it was
Thank you, Toastmaster Pragati. It was a wonderful meeting. We had a couple of guests coming in, and we also had good strength, I can say. And concluding, I would say that it was wonderful being a Toastmaster of the day for this meeting. And back to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Nitish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nandeesh. Thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful meeting. Afaq sir, could you talk about the meeting? Any rules and regulations we have to follow in the meeting? Okay. Any other from, do you have any suggestions to the meeting we have to improve? Okay, okay. Thank you for that. This was a wonderful meeting, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Small 2-3 tips where we follow. See that we use Toastmaster instead of any other words. This is one thing. Let us not have the cross talks in the meeting. Let us all follow the rules of Toastmasters because we have guests in the meeting. I understand it's a fun area where we come at least in a week to have, but still let us follow the norms. With this, I call upon the Associate VPE to take the next meeting rules. Rimjhim. Thank you. Very good.
Okay, so any speakers for the next meeting? First. What? Okay. Okay, I'm writing all the names. If someone wants to back out later, they can. Eshan, Mahmadhusen, Nandeesh, and Pragati. Okay. Evaluators? Yeah. Anyone else? Evaluator? Okay. Then 3 slots are filled. So the speakers are Eshan, Toastmaster Eshan, Toastmaster Mahmadhusen, and Toastmaster Pragati. We have 2 evaluators, Nitish and Nandeesh. Anyone else? Okay, let's move ahead. Toastmasters. Sorry. Speech. Okay. Okay. Toastmasters of the day. Toastmasters of the day. I think you have done all the rules. Out of station. Anyone else? Toastmaster. Table topic master. I can take that. I'll get Skippy. Okay, yeah. No, he's giving a speech. No, he will be out of station. Speak. Toastmaster Sandeep, do you want to take? Okay. Yeah, sure, Amrutha. Yes. General evaluator. Taggle rolls. Timer. Accounter. Accounter. No, he's giving a speech. Yeah. Okay, done. Then I guess toggle rules remaining. It's okay. Thank you.
Let me call upon VPE Education, Toastmaster of the Day, Favorite of the Master, the I think. Okay, take this. Oh, this is the table topic. Oh, you also do table topic. Evaluator, speaker. They have to stand for election then. Aman can take. Kanchan, sorry, was it Aditi? Can you take it? Go first. He's gone. Okay, fine. We have something awards for the guest who it takes a lot of courage to come on the stage.
So the best table topic speaker goes to distinguished Toastmaster. And we ask
Yeah. Fine. We can have on two guests on the stage. Yeah. You want to. Or else you come this side. Thank you. Let us all gather for a group photo. Yeah, please. Photo. Yes.
Sir, join us, please. It would be a pleasure.
This one. Nice. Can you all